Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a fun journal page with you guys. Wednesday I did a lovely what I thought journal page with you guys. It was called my multi-layered, multi-flip, multi-pocket journal page. Well, that really got me inspired, and I worked with some really pretty pages and pieces, and I had a lot of leftover pieces from making that. Excuse me, my throat is dry. From making that page, so it got me working, and I didn't want to just push those aside and not come back to them. So I got on a little roll here, and I made another page. And I'll probably, since I'm working with a lot of the same pieces, I'll probably put these two journal pages in the same journal when I come to use them. So anyway, oh, excuse me. I was inspired by the first one, and here I am making another one. Now this one is a full page design, but what got me to thinking about it was I was thinking about the CD, you know, the little CD sleeves. I don't have any, and I keep thinking about picking some up or trying to find some, and every time I go shopping, thrift store shopping, or to, excuse me, there it is. I had a little low-key burp there that was trying to come out. Pardon me. I forget. But anyway, that was on my mind, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try to make a faux CD sleeve. So that's what I'm doing, and that kind of inspired me to keep going and create this page. Okay, so to make my faux CD sleeve, I'm using an envelope. I cut out a window, just a square window. I'm using, for the window, I'm going to be using a piece of wax paper for the for like the window, the sleeve. Okay, I'm going to be using that, and then I'm going to be bringing in some of the same digital pages that you saw on my previous make. Okay, I brought in a new page of music page, same size. It's 11 by 8 3/4. So I'm gonna cut that down just a bit, and then just some other elements, the little scraps left over. Okay, so let's bring this down to 8.5. Okay, and then let's make sure that is 6. Might be just a hair over. I can trim that off with my finger blade. That's usually easier when it's just a sliver, because it tends to slip on me. So what I usually will do is just line it up on my mat. And see, it's usually almost nothing, but I'll just come through and do a quick shave just to make sure it's good. Okay, so we're ready to go. Now I always seem, for whatever reason, because I'm right-handed obviously, I always seem to start and work on the right. Okay, so this time I'm going to work on the left, and I'm going to go this way. Okay, now with this project, okay, well, let's just get going. Okay, so I'm going to work on the left. Now I'm going to do my little sleeve here. Okay, I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. I have my pieces already prepped for the most part. Now for this one, I have this yummy vintage paper. Look at that. It comes from a Reader's Digest. The book is The Pride of a Peacock. It is just gorgeous. Oh, I think it's like 1969, something like that. But oh, isn't the color of that just yummy? Now it is very fragile, so I just love the color. I'm gonna back 2 of them together. just to strengthen it. And we're going to use it like that. Okay. So I'm going to get it nice and lined up. Put the two together. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. We are having a cold spell here. I'll tell you, I've had a little dry, scratchy throat the last couple days. Had a little snow spell, and we've been having rain, and we've been having high winds, and one day it's high winds and cold, and they're saying high winter, fire warning, and then we turn around the next day and we're having snow, and then they're saying chance of rain showers, and it's not really rain, but it's just moisture. You know how you can smell the moisture in the air, and then the next thing, the winds are just tearing down the trees, and then it's snowing. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it wants to do out there, but it's taking its toll on me, because I've just been having a dry, scratchy throat, and I don't know, but I'm working my way through it. Okay, so now I've got that, and it's nice and strengthened and sturdy, and this page is so yummy. I just want it just as is. I just want it to look pretty, just like that. So now what I want to do is I just need to make a little lip for a hinge. Just right before the text, right about there, I guess. Oh, you can just hear the paper cracking. So I don't want to push too hard. It's very brittle. I might have to bring in some washi tape or something to reinforce that. I don't know. I think I might have to. I did bring in some, but I don't want to take away from the beauty, and I just think that paper is just so yummy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm serious. I'm just going to use some Scotch tape. And run a small piece right over that. Yes, I am. Work that in. No different than if I were to put washi tape anyway. Okay. I'm just using the edge of my desk here to get that crease going. Okay. Give that a burnish. Okay. And that will go down just like so. And then on this side, I'm going to have to decide what I'm going to do to cover up that hinge. Or I could put it on this side and worry about it on the back side. I think I'll do that. Okay, so let's butt that up right at the center point and glue that down. And I'm going to use wet glue on that. Okay. Now you can give that another good burnish. Oh, that's just yummy. I just love the color. Absolutely yummy. Okay. So next we're going to do this. And this could get sewn in like so, but this is just going to be an individual page, I do believe. Unless I change my mind when it comes time to putting in the signature, but this is going to get put in there like that. Before we do all that, let's do, it's easier to work with like this. Now I've cut out a couple elements. This is a scrap from my prior journal page, my multi-layered, multi-pocketed, and multi-flap journal page. So I'm gonna tuck that in there. I just like the color tones on that. And this is where I cut that out of. I just did a 1/2 inch border all the way around and cut out the square, rectangle. That's all I did there. And so that doesn't slip and slide. Now that I've got it in place, I'm gonna carefully try to put some glue down. Well, first, what I wanted to do, let's back that up for a moment. I wanted to ink around the edges. And for that, I wanted to use some ground espresso. And we're just gonna, and this is gonna get covered anyway, so we're just gonna come in and ink those edges up. And just so we get the edges there. That color will look good with that paper. And I thought about bringing in a little bit of stamping on top, but I think that might be a little too much. Okay. All right, so let's get that in there now. Get it nice and snug, and then I'm just gonna kind of put some glue down in a few spots just to kind of hold it in place. Very nice. Okay, and then for this piece I have just a piece of coffee dyed paper. It's just a digital. Oh, it's too long. Not a problem. Let's just trim that down. So let's get us a pencil or a pen. Makes a notch. Let's trim that right about there. Bring in my paper trimmer. Okay. Line that up. Very nice. And put a little glue down there. Okay. Now we could just leave it like that if we wanted to, but I thought the look of the waxed paper with the frosted look, just giving it a little shimmer would look really nice. So let's do that. I'm going to bring this up, get a nice straight cut on that. Too long. That's all right. I'll use my finger blade. Okay. Let's see. A little bit more. It's easy to take some off rather than take it off. You can't put it back on, right? Do it. Slide that in there like we did the papers. It's a little long. I'm going to take a little off this way too. Okay. I like it. Just gives it a frosted look. You know, you can't really see it, but you can see it. I like it. Okay, so we need to just try to get a little bit of glue down in a few spots to kind of hold that down. Let's get it in place. And then on the end here, I'm going to put a little underneath. I'm sorry I might not be completely in frame there. Just see where I'm sticking the glue. Okay, I like it. All right, so there's that. All right, come back in here, and then this is going to get attached, and I'm going to off-center the pages like so. Okay, but before we do that, we've got to figure out this here, and this piece is a piece of scrap from the previous video, and I thought we would, it's so pretty, isn't that? And I thought the pink looked really nice with that page, so we'll do that. So let's just, oh, but I forgot this is double-sided, so let's see which side looks best. This one. Or this one. I think this one. Okay. We're just going to start with the corners and try to go down and get it nice and straight, and I'll trim off the two edges. Here we go. Like that. Smooth out that glue. Alrighty. Okay. All right, so that goes there. Let's bring in a little ink. We're using Ground Special, so we can continue with that. Just a little to the edges. Okay. All right, let's see where I want to put this at. I think about there is good. So let's turn this over. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I just love that. It's so yummy. Okay. Now, there we go. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, I don't want to do anything to that page, but if you wanted to decorate it up, you could. Now, I did have this, and this was just fussy cut out of some of this paper. I wanted to bring this to a little bit of something to the inside, I thought maybe a little small tuck spot right there, but I do need to reinforce this. And this is the piece that I cut out. So I will use that to strengthen this. And for that I could use my, well, I don't know where it is. I think it fell on the floor. I'll use my wet glue. So I will stick this down and then recut it out, trim it out again. Doesn't have to be exact. We'll just use that as a guide and trim around. Okay. A little ink. And I think that would look really nice right there in the corner. There's a little tuck spot. Okay. See, there's a piece left. That'll be, you know, throw a little tag or a little journal card right in there. That would look nice. And then we can decorate that with something. Very nice, just like that. If you wanted to put a little closure, but really you don't really need one, because once you put your other pages on there, that will keep it closed like that. But just for looks, put a nice little closure on there. That would look cute. But I don't want to do anything with that page. I just think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. Let's see, what can we put on here? Let me see if I have, these are all my little small bits in here. No, nothing that'll really go. Those are my, let me look over here in my, from a notebook here. We've got some flowers going on, and I do have some fussy cut flowers. Or would flowers be too much? Maybe a bird? What if we bring in a bird? Let's see. Blue or green? I think that green is pretty, huh? But him just sitting there all by himself, can't have that. Here's some labels, some big labels with the color of that paper. And then maybe a small flower. And then maybe a word, small word label. What do you think? Random. Okay, let's see if that'll do. If we could pull something together with that. So we gotta remember, let's see, maybe off to this side. Put that in the corner. It's kind of a lot now, isn't it? Maybe he's too big. Let's see. Tuck him in like that. Something like that. What do you think? Let's go for it. Okay. So if we tuck him like that, I think that would look nice. Let's get the back part of him. Okay. Get him to be one piece, and then we can get him down. All right, now he's one piece. Ooh, I wanted this label underneath him. Ooh, let's catch it. Yes. Okay. Maybe something on there, maybe a little flower there. Let's see if I think I got some small ones. Some little ones. Might have used them all. I guess I did. Let's see. Whoops. Over here. Here we go. Here's some small ones. Yeah. Just a little bit of ink on this one. Not too shabby. Okay, another page done. So it's got a couple flaps there, flap that way, and it will get sewn into the journal through here. And then once I sew it into the journal, I plan on gluing this page closed. Okay, and then all I have to do is decorate this side, and I haven't decided on how I want to do that yet. So I can't glue this closed yet. Okay, because I actually have to sew that in. But not too bad. And I do know I used a little bit of crochet trim on the other page. So let's see where I can incorporate just a little bit of crochet trim on this one. Just to kind of... No, because that'll be too close to the middle of the... That looks nice. Let's do that. All right, another journal page done. That was fun, very much fun. Okay guys, let's walk through that real quick. Another completed page. So it will go in, get sewn into the journal there, and that will get closed shut. But we've got a flip out here with just a pretty page here, just like a frosted look there with a little window. Okay, vintage page there. That will open up. It's got a little tuck spot there. and then just the collage pretty page there on a music sheet. Very simple, very pretty, not bad. I like it. Okay, I do have right over here, let me grab this. Here's the one that we did together and a couple days ago. It's the multi-layered, multi-flip, and multi-pocket page. Okay, so a lot of the same pages were used, digitals were used. See, this one matches some of this, and then we've got book page, and we both journal pages have, this one has just white, this one's not vintage, but it is old. I think this particular music sheet, this was from a book, what was it from? Let me see. 1992. So it's old, but okay. Alrighty, and then this one, we've got some of this page, and that came from this page here, as well as some here. Okay, and then we got a few other little bits, but they will both go into this same journal. Okay, so a little bit same concept, got a couple flips. Okay, no journaling spots on here other than a tuck spot for maybe a couple tags or a couple journal cards, but a lot of prettiness going on. A lot of prettiness going on. So there we go. I hope you liked the page today. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so very much for tuning in and spending some time with me. I truly appreciate it. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.